How y'all feeling today? You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do. Subscribe and like and smash that doorbell for me, baby. You hear me? And keep going for it. I'm gonna let this video take off. I'm gonna catch it at the end, baby. Let's go.
Parties now are looking, and with regard to the arrest warrant for the extradition, that is to have the party or parties brought back to Mexico.
We know it can be done swiftly because we just saw the Mexican kidnapping case, which is different substantively from Shanquella's case, but it shows that U.S. law enforcement can quickly get on the same page with Mexican law enforcement in order to resolve a criminal.
She was a strong, brilliant black woman, the best that we had to offer the world. And that's why we're going to continue to fight for justice for Shanquella Robinson.
The Mexican authorities have issued an arrest warrant for one of Robinson's friends, and it's got Cabo 6 shook. But wait, it gets even juicier. The attorney for Robinson's family has revealed that the U.S. government is planning to take diplomatic action to move the case forward. And honestly, we're totally on board with that.
The issue now is that there has to be a high level of diplomatic intervention. And I say high level to be tongue-in-cheek because, to be honest, the highest level is right here. That's why we're here.
During a press conference held at Livingstone College in March, the Robinson family attorney, Benjamin Crump, revealed that he expects a meeting soon with White House officials and the head of the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Additionally, the family is calling on the Biden administration to extradite the accused killer to Mexico.
Everybody being arrested and doing time in Mexico. Everybody extradited over there and doing their time there. That'll be justice for us as of now.
What's more, Crump also revealed that the American Bar Association and several national sororities and fraternities will be issuing letters calling for justice for Shanquella Robinson, leading up to the 200th day after her death. In addition to this, Robinson's family and attorneys also said it should not take nearly 5 months for justice to be delivered and an arrest to be made in her death. With the help of her lawyers, Shanquella's case is moving forward, albeit at a sluggish pace. Earlier on, Shanquella's attorneys, activists, and Robinson's family had gathered in Washington, D.C. to demand diplomatic intervention in her case. Attorneys, Crump and Sue Ann Robinson had called on officials to either extradite the person named on an arrest warrant issued by Mexican officials or to take over jurisdiction and prosecute that person in the U.S. The Department of State previously told The Observer it would not comment on extradition matters. The Department of State supports a thorough investigation into the circumstances of this incident and is closely monitoring local authorities' investigation. We refer you to the Mexican authorities for further questions regarding an investigation, the Department of State had said at the time. But what exactly happened to Shanquella? Initially, the Cabo 6, who are her acquaintances, told her family that she died from alcohol poisoning, but things took a dark turn when the autopsy report revealed that she actually died from a broken neck and spine. Recently, a copy of Robinson's death certificate was released, and it indicated that she passed away just 15 minutes after getting injured, and listed severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation as the cause of death. Strangely enough, there was no mention of alcohol poisoning as a contributing factor on the certificate.
Shanquella Robinson died after suffering a broken neck and severe spinal cord injury in Cabo last month, according to her death certificate.
In the letter addressed to President Biden, Robinson's attorneys urged White House officials to find the Cabo 6 and charge them for Shanquella's demise. My clients recognize that the U.S. government has many priorities and responsibilities, but believe that intervening, in this case, would not only serve the interests of justice, but also send a clear message that transnational criminal activities will not be tolerated, the letter stated. In addition to this, the attorneys asked for help from the U.S. government in 2 specific ways. The United States can follow the extradition protocol and turn over the individual or individuals responsible for Shanquella's death to Mexican authorities. Alternatively, U.S. federal law enforcement agencies can request concurrent jurisdiction with Mexican law enforcement agencies, which would permit U.S. prosecutors to bring the case in the United States as the involved parties are U.S. citizens. The letter reads, the letter then proceeded to mention that a warrant had been issued to Detainee Jackson, who was one of the 6 people that Shanquella had traveled with. As a result of the investigation, a warrant was issued for Detainee Jackson by Mexican law enforcement, one of the 6 travel mates who fled to the United States after Shanquella was pronounced dead. Ms. Jackson was identified as the perpetrator of femicide against Shanquella Robinson, a homicide based on gender. The document reads, what's more, a detailed first-hand account has been submitted to Mexican authorities from the Villa concierge who acted as a translator for the group during their trip. The concierge told an investigator with the Specialized Unit for the Investigation of Miscellaneous Crimes that Jackson was the main guest handling the trip arrangements. The concierge said the first night the group arrived, he noticed something was off. He said Robinson was the last person to join the group for dinner and that she seemed not to fit in with the others. The concierge said he greeted her, but she did not smile or say anything to him. She was indifferent, nothing to do with the atmosphere of celebration. She was out of place at the party, he told the investigator. The next day, which was October 29th, around 1:50 p.m., the concierge told investigators Dejani Jackson texted him and asked if he was available and where the nearest medical service was. "I think my friend has alcohol poisoning and needs emergency service and someone to translate or speak Spanish for us," Jackson told him. The concierge offered to send a doctor who spoke English and who could determine if Robinson needed to go to the hospital. Jackson agreed to this and asked that the doctor be sent as soon as possible. Later, the concierge told investigators Jackson had texted him that Robinson would be taken to a hospital, saying Robinson was not in serious condition but required an IV and was practically unconscious. According to the concierge, the group was discussing whether or not they had insurance that could pay for the hospital visit. Around 2 p.m., the concierge called the doctor on call for the villa. Later, an administrator of the villa contacted the concierge to ask if he requested an ambulance because security was notified to let one in. The doctor tried giving Robinson an IV, and about an hour after the doctor arrived, Robinson began having convulsions. After this, the concierge received another call saying Robinson had died and he needed to get to the villa as soon as possible. When the concierge arrived, he noticed one of the guests was speaking with police, and after entering the house, he said the guests were sitting calmly around the bar and dinner table in the main room. He sought out Jackson to offer his condolences, and she told him that they had informed Robinson's mother about the incident and that it was so fast to lose her in an instant for having had too much alcohol. According to the concierge, Jackson proceeded to ask him if he could give her a hug. "She gave me a very indifferent hug, very cold. I saw a very sad guest, a skinny girl, and I saw that she was in pain," the concierge told the investigator. "I left that area and stayed outside the main entrance to give them space to mourn and grieve. Minutes later, I heard laughter," the concierge went on to recall. Hours later, Jackson texted the concierge about dinner and he arranged a ride for the group to San Jose. But he found out later the group went to the airport. Later, when the video was released of Jackson attacking Robinson, the concierge said he realized that Jackson had manipulated him in an effort to leave the country as soon as possible. What's more, the administrator of the villas told investigators in a separate interview that after seeing the viral video, he instantly knew that it was Jackson since he had met her previously. So far, Robinson's death is being investigated by American police as well, and if any crimes connected to the incident took place on American soil, the American authorities may try to press their own charges in connection with the case. During a press conference in December, though, Robinson's family expressed their desire to see the friends of their daughter arrested and sentenced to prison time in Mexico. Meanwhile, fans are demanding that the Cabo Six be brought to justice immediately. They all need to be charged, and the girl that killed her needs to spend the rest of her sorry life in prison. One person commented, "I won't be happy until all 6 arrested. I don't care, this could have been avoided. If people stand around to watch a person be murdered, then all should be charged. This is inhuman and justice should prevail," another person added. Dejani Jackson, for one, should be locked up for life, and the rest of those.
So, now, I'm going to say this here, right? Shanquella, that girl thought that y'all was down with her. That girl really thought that y'all was her friend. Instead, y'all backdoor that young lady. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna regret that y'all ever did this to this young lady that so-called was y'all friend. You feel me? Y'all is not no good friend. And I bet you, y'all was the same 6 black person was saying Black Lives Matter. And look what y'all clowns did. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, and believe me, don't never think Mexico jailhouse sweet like US. No. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna weep that enough. You feel what I'm saying? Mexico jailhouse, way different from US. They gonna be feeding y'all clowns from straight slops. You feel me? Some of y'all might have amnesia up in there. Some of y'all might not make it up out of there. Mexico jailhouse way worse than US. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all deserve every bit of this here. I'm glad that they shifting all 6 of y'all back over there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. The repercussion is real now. You feel me? You can't duck, you can't hide, you can't text, you can't do none of that. And plus, like I said on my other video, if y'all really watched it, you ain't gonna be able to make no calls. You ain't gonna be able to see your people. I told you that. You know what I'm saying? You get over there, it's a wrap. You feel me? Ain't no love inside Mexico jailhouse, baby. Ain't no love in there. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be feeding y'all tortito for the rest of y'all life in there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Cause you know why? Y'all need to be punished just like that. They need to straight up feed y'all slop. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And then when you in there, someone gonna be in there. They gonna be trying you. They gonna try to poison you. I'm gonna tell you something. When it come down to Mexico jailhouse, man, you know what I'm saying? You got kingpins up in there. You know what I'm saying? And then they was already trying to, you know what I'm saying, kidnap some of our black people. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't got to worry about kidnapping our black people now. They got y'all over there. You feel me? From my understanding, you know what I'm saying? They need to keep y'all there. You feel me? They need to keep y'all right there, jailhouse, and then to the big house, baby. You feel me? And I stand no business on that. That's good for y'all. You feel me? Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Some of our black people, it's the most hated people sometimes to be around. And you be trying to, you know what I'm saying, to do your best to hang around good people. But you don't know how good they is until you figure out their heart. You feel what I'm saying? This girl thought that she was good with these people. You feel what I'm saying? But that heart, man, that heart told something totally different about them 6 individuals. You feel what I'm saying? Now the dude, I don't know if he gonna start talking, but homeboy, you need to start talking. Cause I'm telling you something, it's gonna be a problem up in Mexico. Trust me, they jailhouse ain't no joke. You feel me? Somebody gonna start pointing the finger at somebody. The ones that doing that record, oh yes, she definitely in big trouble. You feel what I'm saying? Because to me, y'all had egg, y'all was egging on the fight. Y'all wasn't trying to break it up. Y'all wasn't trying to make sure the girl was okay. None of that. All y'all quit thinking, saying, okay, she was alcohol poisoned. Then y'all say, she must be fell down, she was drunk. You know what I'm saying? Is y'all stupid? You feel what I'm saying? Y'all deserve every bit of this pain, man. You feel me? They people finna get what they deserve because y'all finna go back over there. You feel me? I'm to my man, you know what I'm saying, man? They need to fly y'all over there. And you know what I'm saying? And before y'all get over there, they need to drop every last one of y'all out that plane without a parachute. You feel me? Not stand on 10, no business on that. Because y'all done had to do this to the girl. I hate to say it like that, but I gotta keep it a ticket. You feel me? Y'all 6 of y'all was dead wrong. But at least the dude, he was trying to explain certain situation, but he still gotta get shipped back over there too. You feel me? So he might be the main one. Might be in the clip. Allegedly, might. But if he ain't anything to do with it, you feel me? Why they was doing what they doing to that girl and he was there. But if he wasn't there, he might be in the clip. You know what I'm saying? If he got witness saying he wasn't there and he pulled up after the fact, he might be in the clip. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you something. Mexico finna charge every last one of y'all with that charge. And trust me, man, you know what I'm saying? And how they give out time over there, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they use no 12 juries. You feel me? Man, Mexico, the worst jailhouse, man, you could ever get locked up in. Man, them folks don't play over there. You feel me? Ain't gonna be no more commissary. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to drink water. You know what I'm saying? To keep your belly full. And that's good for you. You feel me? All the comments, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying they need to treat them people just like that. You feel me? Because they treat that girl like she wasn't nothing. They treat that girl like she wasn't, not even most saying the same color of skin as us. You feel what I'm saying? They treat this girl like she was like a real dummy, like she wasn't no person, like she wasn't there. That girl was there with y'all, trying to turn up with y'all. But what y'all did? You know what I'm saying? Y'all turn her up, and then y'all mess around, then y'all turn her down because y'all start rejecting this girl because the girl was way smarter than y'all. She was a quiet female. You feel me? And y'all ain't like that. Y'all want the girl to be buck wild with y'all. But that girl was on that type of time, man. You feel me? Now, since y'all want to be buck wild, I'm going to show you be buck wild in Mexico. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The same one was thumping with Shanquella. I'm going to see how much she going to thump inside Mexico jailhouse. You feel me? Once you start anything in Mexico, man, jailhouse, man, I'm telling you something, man. They like prison in U.S. over there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all can pray all y'all want, but I told you, y'all should have came forth and told everything. That dude, he should have been pointing fingers. He shouldn't be worried about what his friend was going to say about him. Is he a rat or not? You know what I'm saying? He should have stand on 10 like a man and went and point fingers and would have had him a witness for he can be in the clear. Nah, he might not be in the clear because he ain't try to study him. He picking the girl up. He probably done a little wrong too, but the dude probably ain't know. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But allegedly, you know what I'm saying? He might be in the clear. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I keep thinking he might be in the clear if he, you know what I'm saying, say what he need to say. He need to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He should have been going to their parents' house every day and talking to them and telling them who's all in there and who did it. Instead, I think everybody, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody didn't go over it. I think everybody just kept their distance from around these people's family. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is man only child, only girl. Man, y'all stupid, man. Oh, man, I'm telling you something, man. Y'all need to go straight to hell with that. You heard me? Not standing on 10, no business on that. Because that was dead wrong. But anyway, y'all, you know, that's all I got for y'all, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to scratch that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If y'all Shanquella fan, you know what I'm saying, like my video. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just share my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to keep on, you know what I'm saying, watching this case. And I'm going to see how this case going to turn. You feel me? But I hope this case here turn for the worst. Believe that. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I hope they get by 60, 70 years. You feel me? And Mexico jailhouse, I think they going to get that. Because they going to catch, Mexico going to charge them. And I guarantee you, mark my words, y'all, they going to get about 40 years apiece. Watch. You know what I'm saying? Because they took too long trying to come forward. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for y'all, my good people. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad situation, man, that some of our own black people, man, had to do this to another black queen. And I stand on 10, no business on that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all down with me? Huh? Y'all down with me? Like my video, baby. And smash that doorbell for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone, my good people. I'm gone.